Hello, lovelies. So, how are you? How is everything? I realize that I know that I have not been on here recently. But I always want to be led by the Spirit when I'm saying anything to the public about Him. And I always just want to be led by Him if I'm like talking about Him or like anything that could get taken the wrong way. I don't want it to get to that point, like to ever have the opportunity to be taken the wrong way. That's why I haven't been saying anything on my socials or anything. And I just want to be led by the Spirit always. So, and I want to be transparent with you also. So, yeah. I hope everybody is doing well. I do have something to share tonight that has been on my heart for a while, but like I said, I want to be led by the Spirit when I am saying anything about God or anything like that. So I feel very led tonight, so that's why I'm doing it tonight. And look, I got my Jesus right here always, just looking out for me. I have made a lot of changes to my room, and I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but I have these new mics that I'm going to be testing out, and hopefully I can do a room tour, or like cleaning videos with my room, and I'm trying to like start a business, but that's actually a few of us in my family are trying to start businesses. So that's also something that we've been that's something that we've been doing as of recently. But anyways, what I feel led to share tonight is so today, how do I want to say this? Today at church, I'll say today's at church. This is what my pastor said. What's it called? Hang on, let me find the place because I forgot. He's gonna speak, but he wants to hear you first. And that ties in with everything that I'm about to tell you. Because literally, like, I don't know, like a month ago, and if this is delayed obedience, Lord forgive me. I don't know. I don't want to be disobedient at all ever. So Lord forgive me if it is delayed obedience. But what God was telling me, let me just tell you, my car has been not doing the greatest. Okay, she's a little like, she's struggling. She's struggling. Okay, so I was like, in my head, I was like, God will fix it. God will provide for me. God will what's it called? God will just like, He'll fix my problem. He can fix the car, no problem. And then I was in my head, I feel like it was the Lord speaking to me in that moment, because He was like, "Did you ask?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, God." And then in that moment, I was like, "Lord, I'm sorry. Like, I don't want to feel like I am entitled to like a blessing or like to anything. I don't want to be entitled. I don't want to feel like I'm entitled to even waking up tomorrow, okay? Like even breathing my next breath, I don't want to feel entitled to that, because I could like not have that, you know? So in that moment, I got really convicted, and I was like, yo, you right. Like, that's crazy. I'm sorry. And so like after that, I just kept thinking, and I'm like, how do you expect him to come in and help you if you don't ask for the help? Any, like, that's with any situation, like even in the natural, like, how can you expect somebody to be able to help you if you don't ask for help? Or how can you expect, hang on, if you go to like a mechanic or something, or like a car shop or whatever, and say you know exactly what the problem is, you know, I need an oil change, or I need a tune up or something, or your headlights out, you go to the mechanic, you know there's a problem, they know there's a problem because you're there, but then you just stand there and you don't say anything. Or you say, okay, fix my car. And they're like, what's wrong with it? What's been going on with it? Like what do you want us to do about it? And then you just don't say anything. Like they're gonna what's it called? They're not gonna be able to do anything because you didn't ask them, or you didn't tell them what was wrong. Same thing with God. How can you expect him to help about a situation if you don't tell him what's wrong? How can you expect him to just like fix something that you don't ask him to fix? How can he heal you if you don't ask for healing? How can he like bring you deliverance if you don't like come to him and say, God, I need deliverance, like help me get rid of this? Like how do you like, and that just convicted me so hard. And I was like, dang, I am so sorry. Like, that's, I'm sorry. Like, I don't want to ever feel like that. I don't want to ever feel like I'm just using God for a blessing, or I'm just like waiting for God for my next blessing. Like, I don't ever want to feel entitled to a blessing at all. I don't at all. Like, at church, my pastor was being like, God said he's going to bring you a blessing. And I was just like, don't tell me that. Please don't tell me that. I don't want it. I don't want a blessing. Like, please just take it back. I'm like, Lord, whatever, like, your will be done, but I don't need anything. If, as long as I have God, I don't need anything. And I am learning that. And honestly, I'm learning it slower than I want to. But maybe that's God's will. Maybe he wants me to learn it slower so I can learn to appreciate it more when I do finally learn, you know? So, yeah. That was all the Lord right there, because like, the Lord has been moving today. Okay. Oh, hi, baby. Hi, baby girl. Okay, come here. Yeah, hi, baby. Yes, but the Lord has been moving today. Yeah. I'm sorry. I shocked her. I think it's because this, like, texture. It's like a blanket, but it's a hoodie, kind of. It's a Snuggie, I think. I think that's what it's called. But, how was everybody's Christmas? Tell me how your Christmas was. I would love to hear. Oh, also, nope, I forgot. I feel like there was something else I was meant to tell y'all, but I forgot. But, yes, that was really just everything I needed to share, and I've just been like trying to be sensitive to how I bring things up, especially on the internet. Especially on the internet. Because anybody can twist your words, and you can't like be able to back up your story, because they're just gonna be like, oh, this is what this girl said, and then show like that little tiny sliver and not like the piece where it's explaining everything that she just explained. You know, like everything can just get twisted, especially on the internet. So I just try to be very mindful of about everything that I say, especially on the internet. But you know what? God's will be done. Honestly, if it's God's will for someone to be like twisting my words and I don't know, get me canceled or something, God's will. I don't. Yeah, if it was His will, I don't care. Um. Mm, I don't know, but what are your New Year's resolutions? I forgot what I was about to say, but what are your New Year's resolutions? I can share a few of mine, or I can share it in a couple days. I don't know. What's today? I think there's only 2 more days, so I might just share it right now. So, a few of mine are I want to get healthy, and I want to just like fully walk with the Lord, not like how I have been, because let's just be real. I have not been doing what I've been supposed to be doing. Like, I have not been reading my word every day, and I have not, like, honestly, just speaking to Him every morning and every night. Like, I'll speak to Him throughout the day, but not like how I was doing. Like I was doing so well, but I still felt like I wasn't doing enough. And I feel like when I tell myself I'm not doing enough, then I get overwhelmed, being like, "Oh my gosh, well what else am I supposed to do? Like how do I do more if I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing? Then how do I do more?" But that's just my own that's just my brain. Okay? That's just my brain. That's just the way the Lord made me, and it's probably because He just wants me to know that there's always more that can be done. So I feel like that's also something that he is sharing with you right now. That there's always more that you can do. There's always more. Girl, you are so cute. Oh my gosh. My cat is so cute. She's just curled up on my Doc Martin box. It's so adorable. Oh my gosh. You can't even see it from the camera. Like if I were to point it that way, she's like under the bed and like around it. But anyways, I'm sorry. She's just adorable. That's the other cat, not the cat that was just right here. But I hope everybody's Christmas was very well. And I pray for everybody's like resolutions, and I pray that everybody like gets new revelation. And I pray that whoever is watching this gets plugged in. I don't know. I don't know who that's gonna go to, but I don't know. I don't know who that's gonna go to, but I just know that I hope you get plugged in, and I hope you find godly friends, and I hope that um, I pray. I pray that you find those godly friends, those godly relationships, and just like learn to feel cherished, because that is also something that I have been learning, like to that I'm learning that you are allowed to feel you're allowed to feel like good about yourself. I never knew that I could feel good about myself without making it being like without it being something like selfish, you know? So I just pray that everything that the like of course God's will be done, But I pray that you get what you want and what you need out of this new year coming up. I don't know who I'm talking to right now, but I know that it's someone that needs to hear it. So that's all I need to know. Because do not lean on your own understanding. So I know that I know that it gets hard. It does get hard. But the harder it gets, the bigger the blessing, you know? Like, oh my gosh. I could go on to a whole rant, but I feel like this is not the time for that. So I'm not going to do that right now. But this was one of my Christmas presents, and it says Cat Mom on it. Oh my gosh, I love cats so much. God and cats. God and cats. Okay, God's way up there. I can't even go up there. It's too high. I don't know. And then cats are like down here. But like, I love them so much. You know? Anyways, it always has to have that awkward silence with me. Honestly, just always. I don't know what's up. That's just how he made me, and I'm awkward, and that's fine. Or we say that I'm not awkward, and I'm growing out of my awkwardness, and I am growing into boldness. Yes, I like that better. I'm going into my boldness. Okay. Well, anyways, I'm just weird, and that's fine. It's how he made me, and that's totally fine. If you're weird, own it, because that is how he made you. Okay? I love you, and he loves you. So, I'm gonna go to bed now. Because after that, I'm just so tired. It's like he just like woke me up for that, and then he's like, okay, you can go to bed now. But yes. Wow, I forgot my outro. Anyways, hang on. I got this. I hope everybody has I pray, not hope. I pray everybody that's watching this and everyone that's not watching it has a blessed rest of their day, night, or whenever you're watching this. And Jesus loves you, and I love you, and I hope you have a great rest of your night. Bye.